Victoria.
You're hiding.
This is my official mask now, since we have to wear masks.
Right.
I'm wearing the prosperity pack.
You're wearing the prosperity pack.
Yes, I'm going to wear it everywhere I go as a mask.
How are you going to keep it there?
I'm just going to hold it like this.
Okay, welcome
everyone.
you guys to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun, our 13th of August.
Wow.
Yeah, Matt.
God, the year's over half over, everyone.
Some
of you have dicked around all year.
It's nearly 3/4 over.
What's it cost you? That's what I want to know. If you've been dicking around all year on Reddit and just trying to figure it all out on yourself, what has it cost you? It's August, otherwise known as August.
Yeah,
August.
but it's like halfway through August. We're nearly September.
Oh my God.
So September would be 2/3 of the way through the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God. What's that cost you?
Yeah.
Anyway, more than half a donut. Anyway, welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun.
That's
My
right.
name is Mr. 2020. Today I've got attitude.
Really?
As compared to when.
When?
Yeah.
As compared to when?
Yeah, I've got attitude today.
Yeah,
as compared to when.
Exactly,
Right.
when you don't. Hey, yeah. So go to freeneville.com.
That's right, 221. Email us pseudo-random goodness.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. Hey, if you don't go to the podcast yet, that's more pseudo-random goodness. But later today, I'm putting up a podcast about 172 questions later.
172 questions.
Yeah, that means 172 answers as well. When you get that, that's like 172 times 2. But anyway, you can skip all that and do the half a donut thing. Like, just listen to her.
Okay.
Right?
Hello, Stella, Jim, Bruce
Look
Root,
at all these cool
Haroon,
triple D and MM people. Sorry
Oliver
that I'm
Maxwell,
ignoring you.
Sizzler, Joe, what's up? Yeah, look, and there's loads more that I've missed. Hello,
Tell us
Cass.
where you know us from, because we missed a whole bunch of you. So, like, type in DDD, triple M, and so on.
DGD, triple M.
Yeah, you know.
So is that your new one?
Not yet. Go.
Okay,
Yo.
hello, Mark. And
Triple
for
D.
refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
So if you've been following us this week, we've been doing all sorts of stuff about
Abdullah!
Abdullah, right?
Yeah, I know.
Because we can.
Hey, I like it.
And because I'm tired of dumb shit, right?
Dumb shit.
Dumb shit. I'm like, I really am. So Victoria and I had this conversation this morning. Mark Dockery, take notes. Ready?
Yes.
How is it that... So how do you protect yourself from getting an STD from a hooker?
STD.
Yes, sexually
So
transmitted
not DDD,
disease.
but STD.
STD. How do you protect yourself from getting STD from a hooker?
I know. Well, I said to you this morning, you just don't go there.
You don't go.
You don't
right?
wear something to prevent it.
Right.
You
Yeah.
just-
Yeah. So most people, they're living their lives in prophylactic mode. Let's wear. Let's wrap the rascal. Let's just get.
Whack the rascal.
Yeah. Versus, let's just have some
There you
real
go,
attitude.
Elizabeth and Alula. There's another one.
Right.
Waff the rascal. Whatever that means.
Wrap the rascal.
Oh, wrap
it.
the rascal.
Right?
Oh, God.
No,
Yes.
it's attitude, guys. Yeah, you want to win in life, like seriously, like keep condone cube. It ain't about the loogie; it's about your health. It's about your life, right?
Yeah.
Until you make it about your life, and we're going to study all these people that are dead and not dead, and in the loogie, like, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry,
And
it's
did I do
attitude
the
time.
I think I did do the last one.
I certainly hope so. 'cause
Okay.
I am wound up.
Hello,
so
Sonia.
today, Victoria. So
Yes.
we're going to both look at that thing.
We're gonna.
So we've got to keep it
So
handy.
I've got bold bits and
What
not
are you
so
doing? You're
bold.
holding
What
my
is
hand.
it? I know.
Are you
look
holding
at
my
him.
hand? Look at you. Oh, my dad has attitude today.
He does.
We
And I
played
think
ball.
you like attitude,
All
don't
right.
you, Bruce?
All right, so
Bruce.
so we're going to start with a couple
Yes.
things. So, Victoria,
Yes.
tarp that load. Joe Weldon, I got to say, like, no matter what I come up with, you are the boom in the room. Alrighty. So, Cindy's here. Hey, how are you?
Oh, God. All right.
I love this,
Did
Cindy.
he just...
Yeah,
You
ball
missed
gags
it.
here. All right.
He
So,
ball gagged again.
no, but that's his new name. Okay, so what do we know about Abdullah? Let's start with a couple things, and then
Okay.
we'll hand it back to Victoria. Ready? Everybody knows Abdullah did what? He slammed the...
Door.
Type it in. Abdullah slammed the door. Why did he
Yes.
slam the door? Because Neville was all excited about going third class. Neville was getting no results. Oh, but I'm not getting no results. And yeah. Ed would slam the door. He wasn't going to carry on the conversation.
Yeah, I had enough.
Right? Had enough.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Whenever you've had enough, and let's talk about honestly had enough, because I want to do a show on this next week. Had enough isn't pretending you had enough.
No, see, that's the thing. That's where I reckon loads of violence comes from. Because it's like, I've had enough. As if like, yeah. And so, do you know what I mean? Or I'll just, I don't know. It's like this holding back of I've had enough. Until eventually it's like, I've fucking had enough. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Slam the door.
it erupts. Whereas you can recognise in yourself, nah, I've had enough of that. Without it getting ridiculous.
And really having enough always has the Sabbath. In other words, if you, honest to God, have had enough imagining dumb shit and you really know your wish fulfilled, it's not that you slam the door on it. It is. But it's also, you know what? I'm wiped out. I can't have sex anymore. I can't imagine that anymore because I know it's true. You got it. The work is done. There's the sneaky side of that. We might do a show on that next week. Hi, Bruce. I love you. Right. So, Abdullah slammed the door. Right. Next, Abdullah told Neville he had quibbles. I love this because so many people get all worked up about this in a weird way. But guess what? We've got a quote for Victoria. So, Victoria,
That's nice.
you might as well start with the word "and."
With the word "and."
And, that's right.
And he said to me, "You're so good. You're good for nothing." Yep. And you're trying to get into the kingdom by being good. You don't eat meat, no kind of meat. You don't drink any alcoholic liqueur. So you're so good. And you're celibate at the age that you are today. And so all the fires you've bottled up in you trying to be good. That's exactly what I was talking about.
See? And she didn't read the notes.
No.
She's too busy.
That's exactly what I was
doing her
meaning.
hair
You're
and
bottling
stuff.
up all these fires.
That's right.
Very cool. From one greater than John.
All right. We explore that in Triple D for some reason.
We do.
Right? Because here's the other side of the coin. Ready? Whenever you're done doing violence to your desires, whenever you're done playing the quibble game, and the quibble game is, you know what? I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to eat meat. I'm going to be a spiritual teacher, get closer to God so I can get closer to what I want. Because, you know, God, I deserve to make 6 figures a day because I don't eat meat. I'm not one of those mean people.
But you wouldn't even think about 6 figures a day if you're that good.
Oh, maybe
It's
I
like-
wouldn't. I mean,
No,
like, it all depends
exactly.
on how good I am. So maybe
You'd become a breatharian.
a breathitarian.
Not breather, just a breath.
Yeah, breathitarian.
Breatharian.
Breathitarian.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to speak English all that good. Anyway.
I don't.
So, this whole
Yes.
thing about quibbles, right? Let's continue.
Okay.
Remember, so Ab told Neville he's good. He's so good. He's good for nothing. Right?
Yeah. When Neville had quibbles, he was broke, living in the basement, settling for 3rd class.
Yeah, that's my note.
Okay.
So that's not Neville's quote. But remember, if you go back to yesterday's show,
Yes.
right? Ab was living in this apartment. He was getting the best seats at the opera house.
Well, that's my quote now. Hang on. So, what I'm
Sorry.
getting at is I didn't have a job. I had no money. And I was living in a basement on 75th Street. And he, Abdullah, lived on 72nd Street in a very lovely home that was owned by, you got it, Morgenthau.
Yeah, we talked. I don't even know what a
Yeah, we
Morgenthau
don't know
is.
what a
We revealed that
Morgenthau is.
yesterday.
Yes.
But get how cool this is, guys. Because Neville's like, he's being celibate instead of celebrating his wins because he's not having any because he's trying to get closer to God. He's like trying to raise his vibration and all that stuff. Shall we continue, Victoria?
Okay. And of course, he really disillusioned me terribly on so many things because I would go and dine with him. And Abdullah, well, I was then a strict vegetarian. I was trying to overcome it after I came back gradually.
Let's put that into context.
Gradually
Remember? So Neville
trying
goes to
to-
Barbados. He comes back. He
Yes.
eats meat. He drinks and everything. Comes back. And now he's going to try to overcome it gradually.
Yes, so he goes back to being a vegetarian.
Now, there's a habit here, and this is what I want you to get. Ready? I can gradually get closer to God if I swear less, if I don't swear at all, if I don't eat meat, if I don't eat anything. If I, it gets ridiculous. right? You can't get closer to, you cannot align with what you are. The core of Neville's teachings always come back to the truth about you that sets you free. Your awareness of being is God. How you are aware of being determines your circumstances, what I say. Right? Consciousness is the only reality, right? And when you start to get this, you get, you know what? I don't have to skip, something I'd enjoy. I don't
twisties.
Oh, we don't talk about twisties. Continue, Victoria.
Okay, so,
Right.
and of course he would sit down and he would have 2 or 3 big shots of rye. I mean, big shots of rye. We remember this quote from yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is while Neville's trying to gradually become...
Neville's trying to gradually become more street.
And Abdullah like, oh. Okay. And then he would wash down his meal with a lot of porter. So someone told me yesterday porter is a dark ale, something about
That'll work
ice
for me.
cream as well. But anyway, it wasn't beer, it was ale. And then he would at the end, like Churchill, a huge big bowl of ice cream. I said, Ab, how can you do that? Oh, he said, you couldn't do it. It'd poison you because you have quibbles.
All right, so there's good things and bad things, right? I can do good things and bad things. And if I do more good things than bad things, I'll get closer to and my things will come. You get it's ridiculous, right? Guess who was a great manifester? Hitler.
Well,
Right?
true.
Right?
Yes.
Trump, Bill Clinton,
Yeah.
right? All sorts of people. Your grandmother, mine, right? Here's the thing: when you deliberately get who you are and how this works, you get that none of that crap matters. But here's where it gets fun. Victoria,
Yes.
shall you continue?
Okay, so I'm trying to get to a quote that we haven't heard before. Right. Oh, hang on. Where's that?
What'd you
bit?
do?
I went down too far.
Yeah.
But you know that God made everything?
Now, this is, by the way, this is Abdullah talking to Neville. In other words, okay, we're getting to the point of today's show. Abdullah's calling Neville on his shit.
Cool.
Ready?
Good on you,
Right.
Ab. Way to go. But you know that God made everything? Everything is God. You would assume that he made something and not the rest? No. God made everything. And he'll send me back to the Bible. Go back to the Bible and read the book of Acts.
Okay, so you gotta imagine this. Here's Abdullah, right? He's drinking his porta, he's eating his ice cream, and he's telling Neville, go back to the book of Acts. God made everything, right? But you
Yes.
couldn't enjoy it because of you've got quibbles, right?
Yes.
Continue, Victoria.
Okay.
Now, come on over.
And Peter couldn't eat the unclean thing.
This is the book of Acts, by the way. Now, notice this. This is really important what comes next.
And then the Lord said, stay and eat, for that which I have cleansed, I have cleansed. Then a sheet, isn't it a sheep? No, a sheet.
Yep.
A sheet came down, filled with all manner of animals and food. And the voice said to Peter, stay and
Slay.
eat. Slay and eat. Oh, wow.
Yeah, get bloody.
Slay and eat, for that which I have cleansed, I have cleansed.
Right. Notice Neville doesn't say, all right,
Stay and eat.
so first we're going to slay it, then we're going to store it, we're going to smoke it, we're going to make it into pemmican, we're going to make it last forever so you can gradually get used to it. No, kill it and eat it, right? Kill it and grill it, as Ted Nugent would say, Joe, as you probably already know. But here's the cool thing, guys. Slay and eat, right? I'm gradually assuming the state of my wish fulfilled. It's gradually getting closer, gradually. Ab just pounded down the ice cream, tossed down. Part of the story we didn't mention today was Neville came back with 2 bottles of booze for him.
Oh, really?
Right?
Oh, that's a nice.
And he gives them to Ab thinking that they'll last a year or so. At the end of a week, Ab says, what, do you think that'd last forever? Right?
Really?
Gone. Right? You get it? Ab didn't delay his gratification. Right? We live in a society that adores delaying gratification. I'll be happy after I get my heroin, after I sell your television set. Right? Versus, right, you could actually experience, fulfillment now.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of basing it on all these physical things that get you closer. Heroin will get me closer. Stealing the TV gets me closer to heroin. Lying to you to get you to look the other direction will get me
So I
closer to
can
stealing your
see
TV.
Yeah, got you.
Right? All
Yeah.
that crap. Versus, right. Neville's gradually trying to get over vegetarianism. Oh my God, it ain't hard. I woke up one day. I was a vegetarian for 2 years, just to be blunt. Didn't feel like eating meat, so I didn't. I woke up one day and went, damn. I went down to the IGA. I walked into the IGA and I got myself a big-ass piece of meat, took it home, and I stuck it in the fry pan with some grass-fed butter. My wife at the time came down and said, what are you doing? I said, breakfast. She goes, you don't eat meat? I said, I do today. Boom. Right?
Yes.
Shall we continue, Victoria?
Okay.
All right.
I know that before the Civil Rights Bill in New York City, no Negro could go to the box office and buy a seat in the orchestra. We did this one yesterday.
We did this one yesterday, but this is important.
Okay.
That's why we're doing it again.
You'd get a seat in the balcony. You think Abdullah would ever let me go and buy the seats?
Notice what Neville's thinking. Hey, maybe I can trick him into getting the seats. Now sneak the black man in.
Sneak the black guy in.
Right? Everybody type that down. Sneak the black man in. Because we got to get how stupid this is. Right? Neville didn't, or Ab didn't say, hey, Nev, listen, I want a good seat this time. Ab, if you sneak, let's sneak the black guy in. Right? And Ab didn't say, no, we're going to wait till there's a civil rights movement.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to get the laws changed, then I can go to the opera. Now, Ab wants to go to the opera. What does Ab do? Write it in.
Yep.
Go for it, Victoria.
No, Abdullah would go right down, straight down to the box office, and he was a Negro, I tell you, and he'd go right down and say, I want 2 in the centre. I don't want too far back, not beyond the 6th row, right in the centre. Yes, sir. He'd buy the 2
yes,
seats
sir.
for any show.
Boom.
Yes.
All right.
So, Neville told his buddy.
Okay, not yet. So
Not
I want you to
yet.
get this. Ready? Okay. Ab didn't mince words.
Yeah.
Ab didn't, he didn't wait to finish his ice cream and then, take Neville aside and sit him down and talk gently to him about his belief system and other belief systems and the fact that it's good that you've had this belief system. It's got you this far. Now it's time for you to go further than that belief system, so we'll gradually set it aside. Ab said, Book of Acts, slay and eat. Right? Any questions? Right? So, let's put this next bit into context.
Okay.
This is from another Neville Goddard quote. We'll have links, don't worry about it. But from the stage, right?
Yes.
Neville basically tells his friend about the batshit crazy that he sent him, right? I love this because here's the thing, guys. If you want to go slow, think gradual. Gradually change this, gradually get closer to, gradually become a better person, all that good stuff. In other words, that's pretending the power's outside of you. It's not. You can't put the power outside of you, right? Hey. All right. So, let us continue, Victoria. Okay. So Neville's going to share a little story. I think maybe I want to read the first sentence.
So, yes, Neville said.
All right. So.
Told with his buddy.
TT note. Neville told his buddy Vern Hansen, it's even named here, from the stage, that his valued quote that he shared with Neville was batshit crazy. So Vern asks a question. Vern says, my question is this. If that person will not change his conception, how can we change it for him? I don't even know if Neville actually got around to the answer.
My question is that if that person will not change his conception...
How can we change it for him?
Okay.
Now, I don't even know if Neville even got to the question, but this is a whole bunch of snips out of a longer thing. So, Victoria,
yes,
start reading Neville.
That letter which you wrote me. Now, Brucey boy, I need a little bit of space here. That's it. Okay, you stay there. That letter which you wrote me, which I got the other night and read with great interest. For all your things are perfectly wonderful, and your interpretations are marvellous. But the quote that you gave of Paul Brunton, I thought was perfectly stupid.
Stupid, right? Imagine that from the stage, guys. Neville. This is Neville, right? Because I've had people tell me, oh no, Neville would tolerate other people's belief systems. And so, really? Right. Have you read him? Have you listened to him? Right? Neville had this thing called an opinion. He may or may not have had the bluntness of Abdullah. I happen to have inherited that. But meanwhile, continue. Victoria?
That's why I said earlier, 99% of the stuff that finds its way into print isn't worth my eyesight. I can't read it.
But someone enlightened like Neville would say that all paths lead to freedom and all paths have value and all paths are truth because truth is truth and it's universal everywhere. Amen. Go ahead.
In quest of something outside of himself, he'll look forever.
Here's the big key, guys. Ready?
You quoted it. Yes, sorry.
This is how we determine what is batshit crazy. All right? Repeat that one, if you would please, Victoria.
In quest of something outside of himself, he'll look forever.
If I eat less ice cream, I'll become... if I swear less, I'll... if I...
Become likable.
Damn.
No, I don't
right?
know. You quoted it at the very beginning of your letter, but I love you. So I went through your entire letter and loved all that you said about your personal experiences. But that quote at the beginning annoyed me. I would have closed the whole thing up if that was the preface. If that simply determined what followed, I would have closed the whole thing up. But I didn't in your case because I like you.
Right? You get it, guys? Here's the thing. As long as you leave the door open for batshit crazy, as long as you... Yeah, and I want to get this quote perfect.
Yes.
In quest of something outside of himself, he'll look forever. Okay, Brunton's talking about the oversoul. Oh, the oversoul, right? It's like your higher self, or the... How much dumb shit can you bring into this before you really do what works, right? What does Neville teach? You experience imaginally what implies your wish has been fulfilled, right? You get how easy that is, right? You don't have to, give up ice cream to experience her yum. Right? Because if it was true, it's like, well, I have to give up liquor, I have to give up sex. Well, I don't have to, but if it raise my vibration, if I raise my vibration, the odds of her having a yum for lunchtime it's all dumb shit. Versus all you have to do is imagine, you have to experience. Grant Monk says, I am over the oversoul. That's because you got soul, buddy. You got soul.
Yes.
Yep. So I almost want to go into Carrie or Saul, but I don't have it perfect yet. Yeah, it's just almost ready to emerge. So here's the thing, guys. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think I saw Oliver put that down. In quest of something outside of himself, he'll look forever. And that's just it. I mean, Neville came back. He's trying to overcome his vegetarianism. Again, I have nothing against vegetarians. If you like eating what food eats, eat it. I'd rather eat food. It's just what I do. Yasmin Maxwell is here. Boom. My legs are almost as hairy as yours now. Anyway, that's my inside joke down here. Yeah, since I don't go to... Anyway, right?
Okay.
All right. Totally irrelevant comment. And irreverent. So, here's the deal, guys. Start calling batshit crazy. Start calling it on yourself. Because if you're too nice to do it to someone else, you're too nice to do it to you. And nice doesn't cut it. Right? What cuts it? What does Neville say here in the book of Acts? Slay and eat. You aren't going to, if you have to align yourself with the vibration, get closer to, in order to speed it up, raise your, that's not slaying. Slaying is quick. Assume the state of your wish fulfilled. Okay? Let the dead bury the dead. The old man dies. Right? Slay and eat. Right? Call it a day. I think that's all I wanted to say. Yeah. Quibbles, no waiting, blah, 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 civil rights. Disillusioned. I love that. And, of course, he really disillusioned me terribly on so many things. Because I would go and dine with him. Who wants to dine with me? That could be good fun.
Yes.
All righty. So, Victoria.
Yes. Okay, you guys. So... what was your
strawberry bit? Bum, bum, bum,
Mine
bum,
was that
bum.
last quote, definitely, of nothing is outside of yourself. It all comes from within.
Yep.
Whatever his exact words were.
That is really good.
Yeah, I know. In a quest of something outside of himself, he'll look forever.
Mr. 20, what else do I have to do?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
There's nothing to do.
Right. Nail it.
Yep.
Right. And again, you'll know you have nailed it. You'll know you have slammed the door whenever you experience the Sabbath. Again, how do you know? I mean, yeah, I think almost everyone here has had sex or seen someone having sex or thought about seeing someone having sex. I mean, when you have the kaboom, right? It's like, all right, I need 10 seconds to rest, Victoria. Just give me 10 seconds. For God's sake. How about 10 minutes? Right? You hit your 50s, maybe 15 minutes might be good. Just, yeah, something like that. 15 minutes of fame.
What was your strawberry bit?
My strawberry bit.
Yes.
I got to tell you, I really like this. That's why I said earlier, 99% of the stuff that finds its way into print isn't worth my eyesight.
Yeah.
I can't read it.
Yep.
Like, seriously, that's attitude,
Yeah.
right? That's attitude, right? 99% of the stuff that finds it, and I'm willing to bet he just doesn't mean spiritual stuff. And let's assume he did, right? But let's take a look at the news, right? What else can you get worked up about? I years ago, it seems like, I started keeping track of, like on the Apple News thing, I'd go on and see how many things are loogie and how many things are not. And it's all pretty much all loogie except for one about Meghan Markle. And it's all pretty much about something about loogie except for Prince Harry. And it's all pretty much everything about the loogie except for...
Yeah.
It's like, damn it, right? It's not worth it.
Yep.
So, 99% of the stuff that finds its way into print isn't worth my eyesight. Oh, yeah, baby. That's it for me.
Cool.
Alrighty, so
while you're typing your strawberry bits, I've seen a few go up.
cool, a boomio.
Go to freeneville.com.
That's right, 221 email list, pseudo random goodness.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
But before you delay it again, just notice, what is it costing you to not do it? Or to dick around with it. I love that one, right? Oh, well, like I dick around with it. I don't really do it. I do get the emails every day. Right? Getting the emails is not the secret. Changing your imaginal experience is, right?
Yeah.
And I just want you to notice, if you just want to keep doing what you're doing, what's it costing you? Right? What's Reddit cost you? A lot.
Okay. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. That's where all the fun goes.
Yeah.
Fun goes. Fun goes.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that crazy.
So what do you reckon?
I reckon it's about time for me to get ready to go to the hot tub.
Hot tub.
Hot tub in the old
And
tub.
get out in the garden.
Boom, everyone said.
Okay. What is the dealio? Oh, something else. Okay, you guys.
That's right.
Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow is your questions answered live, I think, if I've got my day right.
Yes, you do. And guess
I do.
what? Sometime in probably the next 72 hours, we're going to have over 1 million listens on our podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
Congratulations.
How
babe.
cool is that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It only takes us about 10 minutes a day. Right? Herbay's here. Hey, buddy.
Yeah. Herbe was here ages ago.
Oh, I missed that, Herbay.
He gave us a few thumbs up before.
Boom. Nice to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Cool.
That's it, guys. Have a
Excellent.
lovely day in the most lovely way.
Yeah.
I'm going to consider... I got the whiskey club coming maybe today or tomorrow. That'd
Have
be
you?
Good. Yeah.
And I've got eucalyptus oil. For washing.
We all do our own thing.
Okay.
Love you guys. See ya. Freeneville.com.
Com.
Oh, fuck it. ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. Go there, do that. Do it.